Challenger. That's sent out. Boom, bang, boom. What's up, Dasputin? All right, happy Friday night, ladies and gentlemen. We have a case of Bowman's Best University going down. This is a really good product. This is the first year that they're having game-used patches now. So I didn't know this until Steve told me this earlier. This is the first year that NIL in general and or this Topps product for Bowman's Best is actually using game-used patches. They didn't have that last year. It was all just any random patch from whatever. But these are actually game-used patches. There's 4 autos per box. There's 12 boxes in a case. There's 48 total autos in a case break. I mean, this is absolutely loaded. Plenty of the teams that are left, most of them are like $40 or below. I mean, obviously we got some big teams left. But I'm going to turn it over here shortly. Let me know who you guys want. We only have one break going down tonight. And we can kind of go from there. But that's all we got going down. Just let me know who you want. I'm going to turn it over here in a second. Just got to delete some teams. All right, off the board. Boise off the board. Boise State off the board. Cincinnati off the board. And then Oregon State off the board. What's up, JP? All right, so I'm going to get those moved over here in a second. All right, so let me turn it over. Here's who we have left. We got Michigan all the way down to USC. Just let me know who you guys want, and we can go from there. Still plenty of teams left, plenty of big teams left. Just depends on what you're looking for. You. So this is what we have left here in our case break. Just make sure that got down there. All right, cool. Michigan all the way down to USC. This is a full case break. There's 4 autos per box, 12 boxes in a case, so there's 48 total autos in this break. That's absolutely nutty. 48 total autos in this break. This stuff is loaded. I would guess there's a patch auto in every box, but don't quote me on that. I think that's what it was last year. But this is who we got left. We got Michigan all the way down to USC. Just let me know who you want. USC at $20 is actually kind of cheap, to be completely fair. But maybe Makai Lemon's not in this one. Looks like it might just be Eli Sanders. That's probably why they're so cheap. Yeah. What's up, Fourth? What's going on? Anybody on YouTube, you guys want any teams, just let me know. We got Michigan all the way down to USC here. Okay. Still, even at $20, you get a low-numbered card of his if he is in this. I mean, that's not bad. It was tough to figure out like what all the teams were that were involved in this too. Because there's a checklist, but it's not like when you have a baseball checklist on Beckett. The baseball checklists make everything so much easier. Because you can go like by team. I understand it would be a much bigger checklist for them to do that, but I do wish they had somewhat of a better checklist, but what are you going to do? I feel like it would, I mean, especially if it's done on a computer, they probably do most of it through AI or something. I feel like it would be super easy for them to do it. It would be awesome if they broke it down by school. Especially the way they do it with other sports. I know it's technically only 30 teams when it comes to like baseball, basketball, and football and all that stuff. But even then, I think there's a total of 54 teams in this. I feel like adding 24 more wouldn't be that bad. All right, let me know who you guys want. We have Michigan all the way down to USC here. Let's get some teams off the board. Plenty of good teams left. I feel like Tennessee was swooped up somewhat quick. We know Tennessee's right there. Tennessee's sitting right there. I did take it off the website, if that's why you're wondering. A little Aguilar action. There was one team that was swooped up like instantly as soon as we posted it last night. For some reason I had it in my head it was Tennessee, but it's not. What's up, Fitz? Michigan down to USC, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know who you want. Let's see. Tennessee. You got Bishop. You got Aguilar. You have Peyton Lewis. You got Brazell. Bishop again. Bishop, Brazell. Like, I'm just looking up the names on the checklist. I don't know exactly what all they have, but he is on there. What's up, Tommy? Fitz, how you been, my friend? Would you like them, volunteer? Michigan down to USC. Let me know who you guys want. Plenty of good teams left. You got Underwood sitting there with Michigan. You got Sellers sitting there with Carolina. You got Dante Moore with Oregon. You got Vanderbilt there with Pavia. You got Georgia, who's got a loaded checklist with Stockton. Bama sitting there. Missouri. I mean, plenty of big teams left. Same old, same old. I get it. I wish this was filled just so you guys could, like, see the checklist. Or not the checklist. I wish you guys could just, like, see the product. Like, I wish this was filled so you guys could just see it. It looks like it's absolutely loaded. Michigan down to USC, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know who you want. Is this Tulane North Texas game, whoever wins it is in for sure? Is that a guarantee, or does something else need to happen for either of these teams to get in? Does anybody know? I'm watching it over here to my left. What's up, Willie? I feel like if whoever wins this game is in the playoffs, but I'm not positive. Not 100%? Okay. I thought that's what it was because I think that's like the smaller conferences. Because what is that, the American? I feel like this playoff is going to be really interesting. Obviously, I think OSU is above and beyond pretty much everybody, but all it takes is one bad game, and they've pretty much played perfect all year. But I feel like just the college landscape this year in general, I feel like there's really no dominant team besides OSU. And I don't mean that in a bad way towards Indiana, but like, I mean, I guess we'll see tomorrow night. But until Indiana plays Ohio State like they're a top 2 team, I won't believe it because last year they had all that hype and they just absolutely got smoked by OSU. I could eat my words, and Indiana could be 100% legit, and they could easily beat OSU on Saturday night, but, I mean, who knows? I think they're good, but until I see it, I don't know. What's up, BYO? Michigan down to USC, ladies and gentlemen. I tell you what, just to get some teams on the board, if anybody takes like 5 or more teams, I'll give you a deal. It's not going to be much, though. If anybody has any interest, like get some of these smaller teams off the board. If you take 5 or more, I'll give you a deal. It's not going to be something crazy, but if anybody has anything in mind, let's just try to get some teams off the board here. I'm trying to like brainstorm on how to get like more teams off without having to give like really any deals. But if somebody takes like 5 or more teams, we could work something out. It's not going to be anything crazy, so don't get your hopes up. But just looking to get some teams off the board. What's up, Jake? What's up, Laverance? Michigan all the way down to USC, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get it. What's up, stud boy? What's up, Will? Michigan down to USC, ladies and gentlemen. How you been, stud boy? Back with some more college football, and to me, the even better product of college football. This should be a fun rep. Should be a fun rep. What's up, Kevin? Love to hear it, stud boy. It's a big weekend coming up, especially for college football. More than likely, that Saturday night game is going to decide the Heisman. I feel like if Alabama loses to Georgia by more than 2 scores, they're out of the playoffs. If Duke ends up beating Virginia, I mean, do they possibly slide up, even though they're going to be 8-5? I don't know how the committee's going to look at it, but at that point, I would just put like a Miami or a Texas or any of those teams in comparative. What's up, Justin? What up, Frank Dank? Come on, ladies and gentlemen. Michigan all the way down to USC. Who else is looking to swoop up some squads? Dude, I feel like Bowman's Best in general always has sick patches, and this year's different. They have game used patches now. I don't know if it's for every card, but Steve told me that they have game used patches now on this. It's not just like any random patch, which makes the card that much better. Game used compared to just a regular patch changes everything. It had something to do with like NIL or something. I don't know if they had to like offer the players more money or something or what, but now that it's game used patches, it makes it 1,000 times better. Who's looking to swoop up some squads here, ladies and gentlemen? Lego. Plenty of good teams left. Come on. Michigan all the way down to USC. Who else is looking to swoop? Plenty of good teams left. What's up, Stan? Michigan all the way down to USC. Who else is looking to swoop? Plenty of good teams left, and this product is loaded, guys. Full case break, 48 total autos in the case. Patch autos in it, game used patches. I mean, this product is an absolute no-brainer. Let me know who you guys want. Come on. Let's get some more teams off the board. Come on. Balls off the board for Volunteer. I like the buy. I like it. I like it a lot. All right, who else is looking to swoop here? What's up, 518? Michigan all the way down to USC, ladies and gentlemen. Come on, full case break, 48 total autos in it. Patch autos galore. I think there's one patch per box. And they are game used. Who else is happening on it? Plenty of good teams left. Come on. What's up, Jesse? Michigan down to USC. Who else is looking to swoop here? Anybody on YouTube, you guys want any teams, let me know. What's up, Skit? What's up, Yako? Who else is looking to swoop up some squads here? What's up, Stu Bag? Michigan all the way down to USC, ladies and gentlemen. Plenty of good teams left. Full case break, 48 total autos in it. This stuff should be loaded. Got you. Tennessee off the board. SMU. I like that buy. I like it. I like it a lot. All right, we got Michigan down to USC still. Michigan down to USC, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get it. Come on. Who else is looking to swoop here? Got to get some more teams off the board before we get this bad boy a-rolling. Come on. What's up, Real? Full case break, 48 total autos. I think every box is guaranteed a patch auto, so that should at least be 12 patch autos. 230, 134. Got you. SMU off the board. Boom, bang, boom. Come on. Do, 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 do. Michigan all the way down to USC, ladies and gentlemen. Slowly but surely getting some teams taken off the board here. Let me know who you want. If anybody takes 5 or more teams, I'll work something out with you. It's not going to be anything crazy, so don't get your hopes up on a massive deal. But just to get some teams off the board, if anybody takes like 5 or more teams, doesn't matter of what, we can work something out. What's up, Steve? Just over here hanging out with me and my 4 other friends. We got Michigan all the way down to USC here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get it. Plenty of good teams left. Come on. That'd be dirty. Some would say that would be neat. What's up, Jeremy? What up, TJ? He just sent one. He swore without swearing. How you been, TJ? He did the money signs instead of the actual S's. All right, I'll even do this. If you take 3 or more teams, I'll give you a deal. I'm telling you, it's not going to be absolutely crazy, but let's get some teams off the board here. Let's get some teams off the board here. We got to get her down. So we'll do this. Deals on 3 or more. Not going to be anything absolutely crazy, but let's try to get some of this moving. Michigan down to USC. Auburn, Kentucky, Arkansas. Yeah, it looks like Auburn does. Kentucky. Yeah, it looks like Kentucky does as well. And who was the other one? Arkansas. It looks like they do as well. Dude, this product's loaded. It's a full case break. There's 48 total autos in it. Each box is guaranteed at least a patch auto. And these are game used. Game used makes it that much better. What's up, Drew? Like I said, I'll take a deal on 3 or more. Not going to be anything crazy just because it's release day, but we need to get some of these teams off the board here. He said, I ain't Daddy Warbucks. He ain't got noise, and I can't type all that, so what you going to do? What's up, Nolan? Come on, ladies and gentlemen. Think of 3 or more teams, ask for a deal, and we'll go from there. Can't give you anything if you don't ask. Come on. Who else is going to get in on it? Watching this North Texas Tulane game, those 3 for 45. What was it again? It was Auburn, Arkansas, and Kentucky. So 7. I can't give you 30 off. Can't give you 30 off. Would you do 60? I'd take 15. I'd take $5 off of each team. Could you do 60 for me? It is release day, so I really don't want to take like big deals. I know $30 in the grand scheme of things isn't like a crazy amount of money, but I really don't want to take huge deals. So if you could do $5 off of each team and get to 60 for me, I could do that. Let me know what you think there, volunteer. What's up, Liner? $55 is the lowest I'll go on it, volunteer. $55 would be the lowest I'd go on it. I'll take $20 off of those 3 teams. If you can't, no big deal. But that would be the lowest I would go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, 3 or more teams. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. What's up, collectible hits? Michigan all the way down to USC, ladies and gentlemen. Come on. Let me know who you guys want. Michigan all the way down to USC. Mm-hmm. What's up, 82? What's up, Card Chef? Like I said, I'll do deals on 3 or more. It's not going to be anything crazy. Obviously, the bigger the teams you take, the better the offer can be. You take any of the lower teams, it's not going to be anything crazy. But let's get some teams off the board here. Come on. Michigan all the way down to USC. What's up, Saucy? Come on, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get some teams off the board. Welcome back, Tally. What's up, Raj? Michigan all the way down to USC, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. What's up, Simon? What's up, Shane? USC, I think you're only chasing Eli Sanders like auto-wise. I think Eli Sanders is your main chase for USC. I think Mekhi Lemon has cards in this, but I don't think he signs in it. At least from what I've been told. What's up, Charlie? He doesn't sign, no. Michigan down to USC, ladies and gentlemen. 3 or more teams, get yourself a deal here. Let's go. Put some squads together. What's up, Flawless? Exactly. The game use patches is what makes it that much even more enticing. It being game use patches is a game changer. No pun intended. Come on. What's up, Andy? What's up, Train? Three or more teams, get yourself a deal here, ladies and gentlemen. Come on. Who else is going to hop in on it? Full case break, 48 total autos in the break. Every single box has a patch auto, so there's at least 12 patch autos. Come on. Who else is going to hop in on this? Somebody help a friend out. What's up, Southside? What's up, Stu Bag? Snag 3 or more teams and get yourself a deal here, ladies and gentlemen. Who else is looking to hop in here? Welcome back, Drew. Siri. Auburn off the board. I like that take. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. 3 or more teams, get yourself a deal here. 3 or more teams, get yourself a deal. What's up, Yankee Joey? What's up, Rail? What's up, Yarsick? Two, 3, 0, 1, 3, 5. How you been, Real? Oops. Got you. Can you talk, Jorge, or are you just all message? High, medium, and low? All right, let's go. South Carolina. South Carolina. Trying to think between like Missouri's got a good quarterback. Texas has that good defensive end. You think South Carolina, Texas, and one of these lower teams. Maybe Iowa. So $300 for all those. So let's take them off for you. All right, cool. Deal. Dealio. All right, who else is looking to swoop? We got Michigan down to USC here. Michigan down to USC. Come on. Slowly but surely filling this bad boy up here. Michigan down to USC. How many teams do we have left in total? 24? Yeah. Who else is looking to swoop up some squads? Yeah. Slowly but surely, ladies and gentlemen, let's get it. 230 136. Got you. Iowa off the board. Texas and South Carolina. Got you. Thank you, Jorge. I appreciate you. What's up, Peyton? You in a high school game tonight, Peyton? Or are you just chilling at the thing? This is championship weekend, right, for high school? All the state championships. We're moving. Slowly but surely here. We're moving. We've been at faster paces before, but we're moving. Is that mayhem? Come on. Who else is looking to swoop here? Plenty of good teams left. If we can get like 4 more teams off the board, we could at least run a filler where every spot just gets 2 teams. At least try to run a filler. Michigan down to USC, ladies and gentlemen. If anybody wants teams, just shout it out. I'm going to go use the bathroom. I was using the restroom. You still here? Or that one time I bought my own giant beanbag and bought my filling because I thought it would be perfect. Yeah, I do remember that. That was interesting to say the least. That was a very obnoxious couple of days. Putting all of that in that beanbag was terrible. And dirty. Not dirty, but messy. Does Bud still have that? Didn't you give it to Bud? Wasn't the best idea we ever had. I loved the thought of it, but it wasn't the best idea we've ever had. I thought Bud took it, but I could be wrong. Come on, ladies and gentlemen, slowly but surely. We got Michigan down to USC here. Yes, you can. Like you just want them for free, or you want to like buy them? I can't give them to you for free if that's what you're asking. OneOfOneCardShop.com. All right, here's who we got left, ladies and gentlemen. We got Michigan all the way down to Syracuse. Michigan all the way down to Syracuse here. Let's get two more teams off the board so we can just run a filler where each spot gets two teams. Come on. Let's get 2 more teams off the board. Michigan down to Syracuse. What's up, AMJ? Anybody on YouTube, you guys want any teams, let me know. Come on, Michigan, all the way down to Syracuse, ladies and gentlemen. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. Michigan down to Syracuse here. As long as that kid pays for those sports. Follow my lead. Come on. What's up, Cards R Us? Plenty of good teams left here, ladies and gentlemen. Michigan all the way down to Syracuse. Where's everybody at on this fine Friday night? Come on. Michigan down to Syracuse, ladies and gentlemen. Come on. I don't think he's taking them. What up, Lido? All right, there's your main. There is your main. You'll draft it in that order. So if you land top spot, you can take Indiana, Kansas State. If you land the second spot, you pick after one, so on and so forth. What's up, Will Pierce? What's up, Card Cave NYC? That's Mitch, right? I think it's Mitch. Let's go. How's it going out there? Have you gotten everything up and running? I know the beginning months isn't like the most fun when it comes to that stuff, but I know at the end of the day it all works out. Yeah, I do know probably the first machine's not going to be the most fun experience, but I think once you get the hang of it, I think everything kind of falls in its own place. At least that's what happened with Steve and them. I know. I remember Steve, and then when it first started up, had me help like with the machines, and there was always like some random issues just because it was such a learning curve. And it was like the small things. It gets better. Okay, I see ya. We love that. See, it'll come. Slowly but surely, it'll happen. %100. If you're patient enough, it'll definitely start making you plenty of money. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Whenever I end up getting more money, I'd love to get in on it too. What's up, Fitz Rips? What's up, Fourth? Ding, 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 ding. The heck is everybody doing tonight? Release day of an insanely good product. Can't get more than 5 people on Instagram. This is why we slowly might switch over to Whatnot and Fanatics. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. It's a little bit more than torture, I would say. Thank you. Enjoy the rest of your night and your weekend, my friend. Love that. Love that. Sounds like a good weekend then. Take her with some vending machines and make some money. Sorry. So every spot gets to at least 2 teams. The bottom 4 spots are getting 3 teams. $175. Everybody's guaranteed to hit. This is a full case break here, ladies and gentlemen. Loaded main, plenty of big teams. Let's get it. Plenty of big teams up there. Come on. Who is going to get me started? What's up, Barba? Dun, 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 dun. What's up, season collector? Come on. $175. Every spot's guaranteed at least 2. Bottom 4 are getting 3 total teams. What's up, baby? Shop. Thank you for hanging out with me. You're the only one in here. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? What's up, Mayhem? What's up, Jake? Anybody on YouTube, if you guys want any spots, let me know. Guess I could just go back to selling teams and see if anybody wants any. Guess we can stick with that. What's up, Shy City? What's up, Brandon? Do. Doesn't make any sense, stud boy. This product is absolutely loaded. I mean, you got patch autos in this that are game used patches now. I mean, this product is insanely loaded. You're good. You always do your part, my friend. We never want to expect people to buy in. We just hope you guys have a good time, hang out. We're usually one of, if not the best prices in the entire industry with any product in general, and we also give out deals. What's up, Spook? What's up, Aaron? What's up, Saucy? I feel like that's fairly obvious. That is not a touchdown. What's up, Peyton? Except you're sick. Shop, shop. Someone take me out of my misery and take some teams. A little bit of a slow one. It's a little bit of a slow burner. But sometimes the slow burners are the best cases. You know what I mean? Sometimes those slow ones end up being the best cases you can have. Hey, listen, you can always improve. You can hit a better Mendoza. You can always improve. You just got to snag the rest of the teams. It's only $17.50, so it's like not that much, you know. And then you hit like $3,000 worth of cards in the case. What's up, Lone Star? What's up, Stendon? It's not even that bad, Yersic. You're a rich man. That's like 2 days worth of work for you. That might even be just one day, because you make so much money. And your wife wouldn't care at all. She actually just texted in a group message with everybody and said he can use the credit card. And that's what she would want you to do. She approved it. She said, as long as it's on a credit card, it's like not even using real money. Michigan down to USC, ladies and gentlemen. Snag 3 or more teams to get yourself a deal. What are you looking for? You a Toyota guy? You a Ram guy? You a Chrysler guy? You a Ford guy? Toyota's where it's at. Okay. What are you looking at now? Same car, just a newer version. Toyota cars aren't expensive. I got a Tundra. I lease though, so it's a little different. I don't know if you're buying or leasing. I don't know if I could ever go back to a car. I mean, if I had to money wise, I would, but I feel like my girlfriend has a car and I hate driving it. It just feels way too small. Okay. What's up, Drew? With you between my arms. You don't like trucks then, I'm guessing, obviously. How you been, Drew? Hope all has been well, my friend. Hope all has been well. What's up, DT Cards? Good, good. To be fair, I worked at FedEx for like 4 years, so I was used to driving a bigger car. Little truck talk tonight. I drove the thousands at FedEx. So I was used to being in a bigger car. I started with the Tacoma, which is a smaller truck. And then the most recent one I got was the Tundra, which is a little bit bigger. The truck bed itself isn't that much bigger, but the car, like the back seat is much bigger. Tacoma back seats are like super small and kind of tight. Tundras, it's like sitting in a normal truck. He said, I took my driver's test in an Astro van. Your parents just made it harder on you. We'll get both DT cards. You can have the best of both worlds. Luckily enough, I didn't have any problems on mine. And I passed with flying colors, but you just never know. And Jelly does sign for Circus. And Jelly does sign. I felt like the maneuverability part was the easiest part. He said I was speeding in a parking lot. How's that even possible? How'd your driver's test go? Well, I failed. I was speeding in a parking lot. That's hilarious. Well, to be fair, what was the speed limit in the parking lot was probably like 5 miles an hour. So if you were going like 8 miles an hour, they were probably like, oh, yeah, he was speeding. What the heck were they driving you in the parking lot for? Was it just for the maneuverability? Like, did you fail that part going from maneuverability to the actual road? That's hilarious. Luckily enough, the person that I had was like actually pretty chill and cool. He like told me what not to do to like not fail. He was like, make sure you stop at the stop sign for at least 3 seconds. He goes, that's really, I mean, it's technically the law, but not the law. He did, the only thing that I did not do well on, he said I didn't take a wide enough turn. Like when I turned left onto another street, he said it wasn't wide enough. Because you're technically supposed to go out far enough to where you're parallel to that side of the road and then turn. That was like the only thing. He didn't fail me on it, but that was the only thing he like took points off on. He said I took too direct of a turn. What's up, TJ? What's up, Cards Are Us? Whoever buys the next team can have this Wander Franco green rookie. Such a sick card. 69 out of 99. Wander Franco green rookie. You can have it. Oh, the downfall of Wander Franco. What are the chances of that being that number out of 99? Slim to none. Throwing a Clase and Luis Ortiz. Have they figured that out yet? Like, are we still paying those guys? Or what's going on with that? I know they're never coming back to the MLB, but like, have they been convicted of anything yet? I haven't even paid attention to it. What's up, Mr. January? Trials in March. Jesus, why is it so far away? They can't be still getting paid, right? I don't even know if Maryland's in this. I don't think Maryland's even in this. Am I missing something here? I don't think so. Maryland might not even be in the product. Yeah, I don't think Maryland's in the product. No, down, 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 down. Come on. Three or more teams, get yourself a deal here, ladies and gentlemen. What's up, Matt? Michigan down to USC. What's up, King Rod? What's up, Laverance? What's up, Primo?